You sit in your tent at the base, hoping Steve will succeed in bringing Bucky and the other soldiers that were captured back. You anxiously twist your engagement ring that Bucky gave you the night before he was deployed. You smile slightly at the memory of that night as you wait for word about them. Flashback. You and Bucky had just finished dancing and were heading back home. "Doll," he said as the two of you walked down the street to your apartment building. You turned to him. "Yeah, Buck?" you asked. He stopped, making you look at him with a confused look. "I have something to ask you before I leave tomorrow," he said as he took your left hand in his. "What do you need to ask me, Buck?" you asked. He didn't answer. What he did made your eyes go wide in surprise. He got down on one knee and took out a beautiful ring from his uniform pocket. You covered your mouth with your right hand since he still had your left in his. "YN, I promise you that I will come back to you when this war is over," he said to you. "But right now, I really need to ask you a very important question." He paused as he looked into your eye-colored eyes. "YN, I love you with all my heart. So will you do me the honor of taking this ring and making me the happiest man alive? And marry me?" he asked, his blue eyes gleaming with so much love. You removed your hand from your mouth and nodded excitedly. "Yes," you said quietly, which made him smile widely. "Yes, Bucky, I will marry you," you said. Bucky smiled as he slid the ring onto your ring finger. He got up to his feet and you immediately wrapped your arms around his neck, kissing him passionately. And that is the end of the flashback. The sound of soldiers shouting outside of the tent breaks you out of your thoughts. You get up from your chair and walk towards the gate. You see Peggy and walk over to her. "What's going on? Why is everyone so riled up?" you ask her. "I have no idea," she responds. That's when you see figures appear over the hill coming towards the encampment. Your eyes widen when you see Bucky and Steve leading the soldiers into the base. "Oh my God," you whisper as your eyes land on Bucky. "He's alive," you think happily. You watch as his eyes widen at the sight of you. He smiles widely and you run towards him. "Bucky!" you say as you run into his arms. You wrap your arms around him and hold him close to you. "Oh, thank God you're alive," you say as you run your fingers through his hair as you hug him tightly. "I'm here, doll. I'm here," he says as he kisses your cheek. "I love you, Buck," you whisper as you bury your face into his neck. He hugs you even closer to him and runs his hand through your hair. "I love you too, doll." After a few more moments of holding each other close, you let go slightly and press your lips against his, making the soldiers around you cheer excitedly. You both let go a moment later with red cheeks as you rest your foreheads against each other, grinning at each other like idiots.